Hey guys, hey, start of a new vlog. Oh my gosh, I love my hair. Like maybe it's great that I lost my bonnet, because I don't know if you watched my last vlog. I feel like all my vlogs are previously on. Like I just need to just start doing a previously on. Like I don't know why I don't. But if you watch my last vlog, I lost my bonnet and I can't find it. And I always lose my bonnets. But it's like when I lose my bonnets, they're missing for good. It's not like, oh, I lost my bonnet for 2-3 years. There are some bonnets that went missing that I have no idea where they went. None. Absolutely none. I don't know where I could have put this damn thing. Like I literally just take my bonnet off and I like sew it. Like it's crazy. It's Sunday. It's the start of a new vlog. I'm super excited. I just love vlogging. I think it's so fun. I love talking about what I'm reading. Currently, where we last left off, I decided that I want to rotate between 3 books. So I'm currently reading Every Summer After, One Dark Window, and then Diary of the Orange Tree. One Dark Window is a buddy read between me and Mika. It was originally like my best friend group of me, Jake, and Mika's book club pick for March, which is Mika's birthday. She got to pick, so she originally picked the Crimson Moth book or whatever the fuck it's called, and then she was like, I want to change my book, and I really wanted to read Crimson Moth, so I was like, fuck you and your book change, I'm gonna read Crimson Moth. And she picked One Dark Window, and I was like, fuck One Dark Window, but I ended up not reading either. And then I don't even know what Jay picked for his month. For my month, I picked Quicksilver, which this month is my month. I picked Quicksilver because I just want to hate read something with my friends, and I want to force him to hate read stuff. And then next month is going to be Jake's month because it's his birthday, so pretty much we kind of just switch off whenever, but we're trying to give everyone like their birthday, and I just love the way that our birthdays work out. So yeah, Jake's month is going to be again next month because it's his birthday, and then Mika will probably do July, and then I'll do August because it's my birthday. And I just love our book club because it's just so like, we don't discuss the books. Like the only time, and we have like a Snapchat group that we're always talking in, that like we kind of like do vlogs in, and we like just update each other in. So like that's probably the most we'll be like, oh my gosh, this book is so good, y'all, like da 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 da. But like we don't talk about the books. And a few years ago, me and Jake just had a book club where we would do the same thing. I think we probably read like half the books, but it's just so fun. It's so like non-committal. Like nobody cares if you don't read the book. Like it's just like so fun because it's supposed to just be like between our friends, and it's just like it's keep, I don't know, it's just a fun thing to have in our friend group. But like it's also like nobody has to read the book, so nobody's stressed. Nobody's like, oh my gosh, I didn't read this month's book, like I got hurt. And it's like, it's not that serious. Like I actually don't even know if Jake has read. I only figured out that nobody read the book in March because we're all reading it now. So it's just like, I don't know, it's funny. I just think it's hilarious. I think it's funny. And y'all know, if y'all like know anything about me, if y'all been following me from like my younger reads, y'all know that I do not do good with book clubs. I do not do good with book clubs. Anyway, so yeah. And then this is a buddy read with one of my Twitter mutuals. I'm 100 pages into this. I didn't read a single thing yesterday because I like edited all day, and then I had a nap, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna relax today, as I do every day because I never do anything. But yeah, I really didn't do much yesterday. And then also, I showed this in my last vlog, but this is my reading stack for the month so far of my physical books. I'm very proud of myself. I got 3 of these books are new additions to my book collection, but I'm super proud of myself for that. I think that's all that I have for this update. I'm gonna record a TikTok, or try to record a TikTok of like books to read for the summer, because I'm really in a summer mood. Y'all, why did I download some more books on my Kindle last night? If you watch my last vlog, you know I have a problem with downloading books, and I've been downloading everything. And so last night I downloaded 3 new fantasy books. I downloaded Furyborn, which I did own a few years ago, and it's getting, I don't know if you guys know this, but it's getting republished in 2026, and like to like be more adult. And so I want to give this book another chance. I remember putting it down when I first read it because I was like, this shit is boring as fuck. But I'm gonna give it another try because I love the covers. Like I think the covers are so good, and so I at least like want to have the original covers because I don't know if they're gonna be changed or not. So I at least want the original covers. So I'm just gonna like give it another try, and then if I don't like this, I'm gonna try the adult version. But my problem with the story is that I just think it's boring. That's it. Well, at least I thought it was boring. I don't know, maybe I'll appreciate it more now. who knows. So I think, I don't even know if I really like, yes, I thought it was boring, but I think my issue is that I was just like getting out of YA, and like, yes, I know it was like YA with like some adult content, but like I was just like not into YA, like anything that was marketed as YA. And I really wanted to, my issues, I really wanted to remove myself from YA, because like whenever like people would talk about my channel, or people would like recommend my channel, or like a blog would recommend, like a popular blog would like recommend my channel, they would always be like, she reads a lot of YA, and I just feel like it wasn't accurate. And there's nothing wrong with YA and being a huge YA reader, it's just I felt misrepresented. So I wanted to detach myself from that, like, oh, she reads a lot of YA brand. And so as like an effect, I started like pulling away from like a lot of YA books, and like trying to like detach. I'm trying to look for the right, I cannot find the right word. No, my Popeye's bad. I'm trying to like, I was trying to like detach myself from like that like branding. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with reading YA. There's nothing wrong with being an adult and reading YA. I just feel like it wasn't like representative of me. I've always seen myself as someone who reads everything. I've always tried to brand myself as someone who reads everything. Like if someone were to talk about my channel, I want them to be like, oh, and people do. People are like, oh yeah, she reads a little bit of everything. Like my like quote or my motto is, there's not a genre that hasn't seen me, you know, like that's my motto. And so like when people try to like put me in this box, I'm like, oh, she reads a lot of YA, it's like, also like I said, there's nothing wrong with YA, there's nothing wrong with being an adult and reading YA. It's just that like I don't want to be seen as that, because even though there's nothing wrong with it, a lot of other people view that. And yeah, but I do want to get connected with, I don't want to be like this YA hater. Like it's got to the point where like whenever I see someone YA, I'm like, ugh, everything's always, I do feel like everything's always YA, but it's like I always roll my eyes and be like whatever, and I ignore it. And then I feel like, I don't really feel like I don't know, I feel like I'm missing out on stuff, but then I'm not really, because I just feel like books these days just aren't as good as they used to be. Like nobody's really trying, like everybody's trying to get like a viral book, nobody's really trying to write a good book. So it's like I don't really feel like I'm missing out on anything. But at the same time, like I'll like read a YA fantasy. Like I read the Bone Crier, oh, I read Bone Crier's Moon like a few years ago, like back in like 2021, and I loved it. It was so fun. When I read the Prison Healer, I still haven't finished that series because I am so scared. Like I finished the Bone Crier's trilogy, I mean duology, it was really fun, but I didn't finish the Prison Healer books because I really liked it, but I felt like I'm scared I do to myself. And now I gotta go back and reread the first book, and I'm scared. I'm gonna just read like a little cliff note or something if I do move on, because I'm scared I'm not gonna like it the same. But like when I read like those two books, I'm like, damn, these books are good as fuck. Like it's like when you take that break from YA fantasy specific, because I can read a YA contemporary anytime. Like I love a good YA contemporary. It's like a palate cleanser. I think they're so fun, especially if they came out pre 2017. Oh, trust, I am reading that shit. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm reading Every Summer After. That's gonna be my focus for today probably, and then I'll read a little bit of like everything else. But yeah, Every Summer After, because I'm really in like a summer mood. So I love summer. It's May is summer. Once it's, the tree in front of my house started growing leaves. It's full of leaves now. Once that tree has leaves and it's warm outside, it's summer. Now it's starting to get a little bit warmer, it's starting to get up there. But like I feel like after next week it's just gonna be hot. So I'm excited. Okay, so hobby update. It is later on Sunday. It's still Sunday, it was later on, it's like 6 o'clock. And I wanted to give like a hobby update because I have not done any of that. So I decided that I wanted to make banana bread. So in this bag I have bananas. I DoorDashed bananas, sour cream, sugar, and some tea. I did some green tea because like I said in my last vlog, I am always obsessed with tea. Like my obsession with tea comes back around. It usually switches between tea and coffee. My mom is a huge coffee drinker, but she goes to like the gas station to get her coffee. And growing up, my grandma used to drink coffee every single morning, and so sometimes just the smell of coffee is so nostalgic to me because my grandma passed away a few years ago, and it just reminds me of her. And so I think I just like to drink coffee because like the smell makes me think of her. But like a few days ago I had drank coffee and it messed up my stomach so bad, in the sense like my intestines and my stomach felt like they were like twisting on the inside. Like I genuinely felt like I was like cramping, but I wasn't on my period. And like at least when I'm cramping, I'm on my period, it's like I know it's gonna stop at some point. And it's just, I don't know, it was just crazy. And I was like, I cannot drink coffee again, or at least for a few days. And I googled it, and it's like an acid, it's like a reflex because of the acid that's in coffee. But I decided to just take a break from coffee, even though I don't drink it like that anyways. Like I don't wake up every day and drink coffee. I do try to make like coffee, hot chocolate, tea. Like I love a hot bev. Like I just love a hot bev. So I got some green tea, and then I also still have some apple tea. So I want to get some, like I want to get a pack of black tea, and that's like it. But yeah, so I got some bananas. I'm gonna make some banana bread once these brown and like ripen. So I'm keeping them in this brown bag to help them ripen more. And then I also need to figure, like, time it well and like put my bread over my brown sugar, because my bread has hardened. And if you don't know, when your brown sugar hardens, all you have to do is just put it in a container with bread over it, and it will soften. And it will take a few hours, but it will soften. So it's like a quick way to get your brown sugar softened if you like keep it in the bag or whatever. So I need my brown sugar to soften. But I also want to show you guys, oh hell, okay, so let's start with my blanket. If you watch my last vlog, I am making a star blanket, and I had just started off my last vlog. So this is how far I am. This is the front. Yeah, this is the front. This is how far I am now. I'm really liking it so far. I think it's super unique and super cute, and I love the colors. And you'll definitely be able to see that I love these damn colors. Oh man, I accidentally like took one of these out. I just undid my loop by accident. But yeah, you'll be able to see very quickly that like I love these colors. But I realized that I love blankets, and I want more blankets. So I have a bunch of yarn, and I have some specific projects that I want to do. Like I want to make an apple purse, like an apple shaped purse. So I have that I want to do. But like other than that, I have nothing else planned for this yarn. So I'm just trying to find like blankets that are like simple, that I don't have to like look up instructions for. So I'm thinking like I do like a hexagon blanket, but I want to do one that is summery-ish. But I might just go for like pink and red, because those are like my favorite colors, like pink, red, like pink and green. Anyways, a few months ago I started this blanket that I want to do, and then I realized it was a lot of work and I didn't want to do it anymore. But now I want to do it again. So this is my favorite pattern to do. I love this pattern. It does take a lot of time, okay? But I have this side, and then I have this side. I saw this on Pinterest, and it was like, instead of it being like this, it was like green, blue, green, blue. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it was like a mixture of both. But what I want to do is I want to do one side all blue and then one side all green. I just think that'd be really cool. And then if I like this, I'm gonna do it with pink and red. But then that one is gonna be how it's originally supposed to be, if that makes sense. That's it for my, and I made these months ago. I lost one. I don't know where the other one is. I lost it. But yeah, actually I think I lost a few, because it was supposed to be like, I think I did like 4 of these and 4 of these. I don't know. I cleaned off my bed, so I'll just have to start over. But yeah, so I'm gonna make more of these, and I just tied these together because originally they were loose, and that's why I lost them. So I just tied these together, and I think I'm gonna make the right, because I think I wanted 8 on, I think I wanted it to be like 8 by whatever the fuck, I don't know, but I want it to be long, and I want it to be wide. Like I want it to be a big blanket. I want it to be like cozy, like, you know. I just really want to focus on blankets right now, just because I don't know, they're fun. And I think my issue is that, because I crochet every now and then, and the issue is like I don't like to really make clothes. I'm very particular about my clothes. I do like to make them, but I'm very particular. I do want to make a cardigan someday, but I don't know when. I've made all like the bookish stuff I can make. Like I made a bunch. So I just want to like stick to blankets. They're super easy. They take a lot of time. I do like making like unique purses. So once I come across those, there's like a few unique things that I like to make. I want to make the like hungry caterpillar scarf so bad, but I haven't found like a good tutorial. Maybe they have some up now. But like there's like unique things that I want to make, yeah. But for the most part, like I just have all this yarn just sitting here, and I don't want to like hoard it. So I'm just gonna like make some blankets and see what happens with that. I think I'm gonna do a sample of the Wicked cardigan that I want to start. I think I'm gonna do that. I think that'd be very fun. So yeah, I haven't read anything, I haven't listened to any audiobooks. I've been watching a lot of YouTube because it's Sunday. Everyone's been uploading, so I'm just catching up on like Sunday vlogs, and I'll probably read like later on tonight. But I really do want to read, and yeah, I just wanted to do like a little hobby update because I'm super excited. I cannot wait to make my banana bread. These are the bananas right now. I want to eat one so bad, but I must not. I need all 4. I should have ordered an extra one. I don't know why I didn't. Somebody said that like you can put this in like the oven and ripen it, but once this starts to turn like more brown, I'm gonna put my bread on my I'm gonna like put my bread on my brown sugar so that can like soften up. So I just like need to see what this is starting to look like in order to know when I should soften up my bread, if that makes sense, because it's already gonna take time to do that. So why not just wait for this to naturally brown up while I wait? Does that make sense? But yeah, I'm super excited. I've never made banana bread before. I didn't even know if I was like every book girly that bakes, they always make banana bread, and I'm like, oh, I want to make this, but I don't know if I'm liking it, and I just don't want to make something I won't like. And so my mom actually had banana nut bread the other day. I do not like things in my food. I do not like things, big chunks. I don't like things in my food. Very much Gregory from Abbott Elementary. Like, I feel him, I understand him. I do not like things in my food. I don't know, I don't like warm food on cold food. I don't play that shit, right? But I like the bread. The bread was really, really good. So I'm like, okay, I can make this. And I saw a recipe on YouTube of a girl, and she made like mixed with like chocolate, and I'm gonna try that. That's the one I'm gonna try. Okay, good morning. It is now Tuesday. What? It's Monday, girl. Calm down. It's Monday. I read 50 pages of Every Summer After, and dare I say, I see why it's popular. The writing is so like atmospheric. Like, it's just such a great summer read. Like, it's like the author is really great at like letting you know like this is summer, and it definitely has that like summer I turned pretty and every last word like feel to it that I thought. But like, it's like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like straight up copying. Like, I thought it was gonna be like a carbon copy, like bar for bar copy of Every Last Word by Christina Lauren, but I think it just has that like dual timeline, they used to be best friends, something happened like type beat. But yeah, I'm really interested to see like what happened to make them like stop talking to each other. This one leans more towards like the summer I turned pretty. I'm feeling like right now, like the 60 pages that I'm in, you have a dual timeline. You have current timeline where the guys that she's friends with, she ends up, I never told you about the story actually. So the story's about this girl named Persephone, and she something happened to her when she was, and she's like 13, so something happened to her at school. So her parents like got a vacation house, I forget where, but they got her a vacation house, and next door lives these 2 boys, and their mom owns this like tavern, and it like has this really good like small summery like feel. Like, I don't know, it's really good at that. And in current timeline, their mom just passed away, so she's going to their funeral. And then in past timeline, like, it just has them like how they met and how they became friends and all that stuff. So there's actually 2 mysteries. What the fuck happened to her and this girl, and what the fuck happened to her and the 2 boys? Like, what? There's 2 mysteries going on here. But that's keeping me intrigued. Like, okay, this book actually has a plot. Like, I'm having fun so far. I hate that I was a hater, and I hate that I unhauled this book. I might still be able to find it in my unhaul. Like, I have a secret unhaul. I have a secret unhaul bottom part of my bookshelf because I can't reach back there. So I literally have like copies of books by canceled authors that I don't want to get rid of, that I don't want to talk about. And then because they're special copy, like they're like original first, like they're original covers, so I don't want to get rid of it. And they were also gifted to me by my friends, so I don't want to get rid of that because I don't like wasting people. I think of it as like wasting people's money. So I have that down there, and then I have my unhauled books. So I'm gonna see if I can find Every Summer After down there. If not, I'll just rebuy it. Like, it's whatever. Like, that's the whole point of me. Like, I don't mind it. And then I also downloaded Meet Me at the Lake and then One Golden Summer, which is her recent release this year. But I know a lot of people didn't really give a fuck about Meet Me at the Lake, so because I did not hear about her, I did not hear about any of them releases since Every Summer After. I've been hearing about One Golden Summer, but not. I've been seeing people haul it. I haven't been seeing people talk about it. But anyways, my bananas in here. Let's check and see. Oh, I want to eat one so bad. Like a whiff of banana just hit me. Also, I just realized I can put the bread on the brown sugar now and then have it softened up and still use it in a few days. Like I don't have to like, I don't know why I thought I had to like correlate it. I can still do that like now because it'll be softened for like a good few days. This is how the banana is looking today. Very spotchy. It is ripening. I also saw a video on how you can ripen the banana. I don't think it looked like this yesterday. I have to like go back and look, but I want to eat one so bad. I was watching Vanilla Mace. She's a TikToker, but I really fuck with her content. She was at a Renaissance fair, which I've always wanted to go to, and she had a chocolate banana, and I'm like, I want one so bad. I love chocolate covered fruit, specifically chocolate covered strawberry, but I love chocolate covered fruit. It's so good. But yeah, I saw a video on how I can like heat this up in the oven for a little bit if I want it to ripen before I make it, but I don't know. We'll see what I do. My mom brought home Memorial Day food last night from my cousins, and she like baked and stuff. Like there was like sweet potato pie, which I haven't had in a long time because I make pumpkin pie, because sweet potato pie seems like a lot more work than pumpkin pie. I'm not gonna hold you. So there's like certain foods that like I have saved that I want to make when I get my own place. Like I want to make my own homemade cinnamon rolls when I get my own place, and like my own homemade like crust for my pies, and then sweet potato pie is like another homemade thing that I want to make when I get my own place because it's a little bit more work. We don't have a blender because our blender broke and nobody really uses it anyway, so we're probably not gonna buy one. I did crochet a little last night. When I say a little, I mean a little. I'm now getting to that point where rows are starting to take forever. Like it's taking me an hour to do like 3 corners versus a whole row. I count a whole row as the entire thing, even though I mean, yeah, it technically is one whole row. Hair in my cute little claw clip. I'm honestly so happy that I found like this claw clip method, and I really like how my hair comes out with it. And I'm also glad that I lost my bonnet, because I'm starting to realize that my bonnet is the reason for my shrinkage, because when I wear a scarf over it my hair comes out fine. So there's also that. But anyways, last night I finished Every Summer After, and I actually really liked it. Like I really liked the author's writing. Well, I gave it 3 stars, so I really liked it. Like I really liked it in the beginning. Like it had this very like the summer I turned pretty, a love in other words, whatever the fuck the book is called. I think I was calling it love and like I think I was calling it like every other word, every last word or something. It's Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. It definitely was a ripoff of that, down to like the cheating trope, but instead of the guy cheating on her, she cheated on the guy. And I just can't get behind the cheating trope. Like I just can't. Like that's the only thing that ruined this book for me. Otherwise it was gonna be like a 4-star read. So I'm not gonna dock it. Like a lot of people gave it 2 stars, and like yeah, I hated the whole like cheating trope and stuff like that, but I thought the book was really entertaining. It was really summer. Like it's such a good beach read if you're somebody who doesn't care about like cheating in books. I just can't look past it. Like at least if it's gonna be cheating in books, then like not, how about like why would I support you? You cheated on your man. Like why would I support that, you know? Like I can't. Like maybe if she cheated with the love interest on someone else, like maybe I could like understand that. I still believe once a cheater always a cheater, and like yes, it's fiction, but you're gonna cheat on the love interest with someone else, with his brother. Sorry, spoilers, with his brother. Like that's just crazy to me. I can't get behind that, girl. What? So I had to give it 3 stars. But the oh, and I also read 100 pages of Pirate the Orange Tree, by the way. So now I'm 200 pages in, and I'm having so much fun with it. It's such a fun. It doesn't even feel as like hard as I thought it was gonna be. There's a lot of characters, but it's such a fun read, to be honest. But yeah, I was like looking for a book to replace every summer after, because I want like another contemporary book. And like, I have more than enough books, but I don't want to read through fantasy, so it can't be fantasy. And I'm like, I kind of just want to read Meet Me at the Lake, which is the next book, which was like her sophomore book, which a lot of people had problems with. But like, I'm just gonna read it to see, because like her writing, like, it's just so summer. Like, it was just like, and people are comparing it to like Dirty Dancing, which was my favorite movie of all time growing up. Like, I used to just watch Dirty Dancing all the fucking time. So I'm just gonna give it a try. Like, if I don't like it, I don't like it. But I really want like I really have fun with that like summer e-read. Oh, I'm also currently, did I say I was currently baking my banana bread? I feel like I said that, but I also feel like, but yeah, I'm currently baking my banana bread. I have 12 minutes left. I'm so nervous because I've never made banana bread before, and like my first time making things, it always comes out not how I want it to. I always undercook it, overcook it, like whatever. So let's manifest it comes out good. But I'm actually about to go downstairs to check on it. So yeah, I just want to show you guys my banana bread. It came out so beautiful. I love her. She's so cutesy. It smells so good, and it's so good. It's so fluffy. Yesterday was a pretty busy day for me. I had to clean the kitchen, and then I made my chocolate swirl banana bread, which I forgot the name of the YouTuber, but I'll leave the link to the video I got down below. And now I'm obsessed with like banana bread and just like loaf breads in general. So I've been like looking up more loaf breads that I can make, but I'm really particular with like my desserts. So like I also have to consider that. But my banana bread came out so good, and I'm so proud. And then I also edited my video that went up Wednesday. And then finally I was able to start my book, which I'm currently reading Dare Me, because it's 300 pages. Anything under 350 pages I read on my little Kindle, or my Kindle Basic. So usually like romances, novellas, short books. Sometimes like it doesn't have to be exactly 350 pages. Sometimes it could be like 370. Like anything under like 400 pages basically I read. Sorry, I watch a lot of ASMR, so I just do like a lot of tapping now. But yeah, this is called Dare Me. This is a dark romance. I don't know why I put quotes. It is a dark romance like family book. This is like the 4th book in the series. I just so happened to be on Instagram, and I saw this like fan art of this like a beautiful black girl, and I was like, and if I'm seeing something, if I'm seeing fan art on my book account, I know it's a book. So I'm like, what fucking book is this, bitch? Give me this book now. And so I found out the book is called Dare Me, and I didn't even know what it's about. I just picked it up. It was just a dark romance. I haven't read a dark romance in years, but this is like reminiscent of like dark romance that I used to read when dark romance was fun. Because I used to be a dark romance girly. Like, I don't know if a lot of people like that, but I know that. But I used to be a dark romance girly, but I stopped because I just feel like dark romance is not the same anymore. Like, every author is like super unhinged, and it's just like they're trying to like out dark romance each other. And then also it just reads as cringy. Like, not even like the males always read as cringy. And I'm not gonna lie, the male main character does read as cringy in this book, because it's like, oh yeah, I started chopping his arm off while like listening to Marvin Gaye, and I'm just like, this is so corny. Like, I'm sure there's some girls out there who are like, oh my gosh, this is so funny. I'm like, this is not like, this is not realistic. Like, I mean, I guess also, I don't know the real thing. I always use this analogy or example, but it just reminds me of when I was a Wattpad reader, and I was in middle school, and I was reading about high schoolers, and everybody on Wattpad was around the same age. We were all the same age. Nobody had experienced high schools, and so, but everyone's characters was in high school, because nobody wants to read about middle schoolers. Also, like, that's how you got your reads. You wrote about people in high school, because there might have been people in high school on there, but for the most part we were usually around the same age. But that's how you got like the popular books or whatever, right? So it just reminds me of like when middle schoolers used to write high school and none of us knew what high school were like. So we would be like, oh my gosh, this sounds so accurate to high school. Like, this is so accurate. Like, you portrayed high school so well. And it's like, bitch, you don't know, you've never been to high school. But, and then when I went to high school, I was like, damn, some of those books. Now, some of them, I'll never forget one time I was reading this book and I was like, this bitch must be in high school. Like, she's portraying this so well. Why at their prom a song from Ant Farm came on? I said, never mind. I said, never mind. Never mind, girl. Never mind. Never mind. So that's what this kind of reminds me of. But it's fun. I really like this because the author, she gave an author's note about like the triggers, and then she gave an author's note about like how she had black sensitivity readers and how important it was that this character felt authentically black without her crossing any lines. And then she also shouted out a bunch of black authors, and I love that. I was like, okay girl, you ate. The playlist, I'm not fucking with the playlist. I'm not fucking with this playlist, bruh. I am not fucking with this playlist. Anyways, sorry. I ended up looking over my phone. I had a call and I was like, what the fuck? It's so far, I don't know what the tropes are. And also I haven't read the other book, so I'm having to jump in with like things already being like established and stuff like that. Hello, Apple. So far what I do know is that like the male love interest, he's a part of like a crime family. And the girl, like they also like live in like a small town. And she like runs like their business that they also do crime out of. And so the book starts off with her on her birthday, and she's like flirting with the youngest in the family, which I find interesting because I think she's like 7 years older than him, and they like grew up together. And she never really like saw him like that. And then like they were like dancing on her birthday, and then they like hooked up. And then they were just like, this can never happen again or whatever. So I'm just really like, their dynamic is very interesting because it doesn't feel very tropey. Like it's nothing, there's no, I mean, yes, there's like older woman, younger man, which we never see in books. And I love that. I love that this is like older woman, younger man, because we never get that. We always get like older man. Hi, Apple. But yeah, and I really like that it's like childhood friends to lovers a little bit, but like that's the only tropes I can really point out, because everything else, like, yeah, they have like a one-night stand, but they're still friends afterwards. I don't know, it's very interesting. It's short. It's exactly 305 pages, so it's short. So say hi, Apple, so I can like get through the rest of this today, because I think I've already read like 100 pages yesterday. There's a damn airplane. So I think I'm gonna go make me some tea and then get me some of my banana bread and just read today. My Wi-Fi is being really weird, so today is definitely going to be like a reading day. I'm probably going to get a lot of reading done today because eventually I'm going to get bored of like my screen loading and like scrolling all day. I'll probably be back later. Oh, I also need to crochet. I'm on the second ball of yarn with I'm on my third and last ball of yarn with my blanket, so I'm going to show you guys my blanket later. But I'm on my last ball of yarn, so that's so exciting. And then I'm just taking my time. It's getting to the point where like one row is like almost 2 hours, which is so frustrating. But I need to stay locked in because I need this blanket to be big, because I need it to be actually a blanket, because my issue with the last one is like I thought it was big enough, but it's like I couldn't even wrap it around myself for real. So it's like I need this to be a blanket. I see why people don't do this method. I really want to do the 6 Daystar blanket now, because I was watching Katie from Katie is Reading, and she does a lot of them all the time, and I just feel like really inspired. My only issue is that like after a certain amount of rows, I just don't want to do it anymore. Like after I have to like watch the tutorials, like, because I love just like crocheting and doing whatever I want, like crocheting and watching a movie, crocheting and listening to an audiobook. I love doing that, so it's really frustrating having to like watch the tutorials, but whatever. Like I really want to do this blanket now. I'm kind of mad that I'm using up the yarn I originally wanted to use. Like a week ago I was like, I don't want to do this shit, like, and then for months it's just my project's been sitting there and I had to unravel it, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And now that it's unraveled, I want to do it. But I kind of want to do like some summer-y colors. So I don't know if I have enough color for that. I'm gonna figure that out, figure out what colors I want to do. Maybe I'll do like red and pink and have like a Valentine's Day ish one, because I feel like those are like also summer colors. I wish I had more oranges and yellows. That's what I need to work on, getting more oranges and yellows, because I could see like a really fun like orange, yellow, pink, red thing going on there. That would be so tea. Just finished Dare Me, and I don't really know my rating actually because I literally just finished it. I don't know if I want to give it 3 stars or 2 stars. The book honestly was mainly just smut, and I was like trying to figure out the plot, and the plot doesn't really pick in until later, but it was like a murder mystery, which like I get why it did that, but it just didn't feel like a dark romance because of like the murder mystery. It literally felt like a murder mystery. And my fault for going into a dark romance and expecting more than just smut. But when I tell you, like, there were scenes where like when they like figured out that they like there was like this murder mystery going on, the guy was like, oh, like, do I really want to get that explicit? No, I don't. The guy was like, let's do this sexual thing, and the girl is like, right now, like, we have some murder mystery or something. He's like, it's gonna be there tomorrow, like, blah blah blah, we need to take the day off. And it's like, y'all are on an island, y'all are trapped on an island, there's somebody running around killing people. And then he goes, yeah, like, I mean, the island's on lockdown, like, the killer's here. What if they decide to come and get you next? Has no one seen a horror movie? Everybody knows the people that get freaky die first. The hell? And it's like I don't know, I just wanted it, I thought it was gonna be more slow burn because they were like childhood friends to lovers. I thought it was just gonna be like more slow burn, but like it's immediately just smut. Like, they hook up. When they hooked up the first time, I was like, okay, cool, like, I get why you do that as an author. The second time, I'm like, I guess, I mean, like, I wouldn't write it this way. And it's like they kept hooking up, and it's just like they were just like, can't say insta love because they grew up together, but like, I don't know, it was just like all too fast. And I didn't really read the rest of the series, so I guess I don't really know like the vibe that it had going on. But anyways, I just wanted to, you know, I guess I'm kind of glad that I didn't really love it because I just think it's an okay book. Like, was it fun? Not really. I think I'll give it 2.5 stars. Like, it's an okay book, but like, it wasn't like a good time. Like, I wouldn't recommend it to people. I wouldn't be like, like, I'm not saying I wouldn't recommend it to people, like, I don't recommend this book, but I'm saying, like, if I'm talking to somebody and they're like, I want a childhood friends, lovers, dark romance, I'm not even gonna think of this book. I'm probably gonna forget this book. But if it wasn't for booktube, I would forget this book immediately. But because people get so annoying about wrap-ups and like you need to remember every single detail about all the books that you read for your wrap-ups, unfortunately I'm gonna remember it until they wrap up, but after that I'm not gonna think about this book again. But yeah, this was a cover. It's really unfortunate. The fan art was beautiful. The writing wasn't bad. I do feel like, I don't know, I don't think dark romance, I don't know, like, I get dark romances are popular. She should dabble in regular romance. Like, that I think she would do really good there, because it just, dark romance always reads corny to me. And also it gave like Eno Hong, like, it didn't give, like, you know how like Eno Hong books, like, it could feel dark romance but it's just like not, and it's just like people try to say that it is but it's like literally not, and like she tries to even say that it is but it's like literally not. Like, even her like the Kings of Sin, whatever the fuck, the Sin series or whatever, that she tries something this dark romance feel, and it just doesn't feel like that. They're not bad books, I really enjoy those books, but they just don't feel like dark romance. And I just feel like a lot of these authors are not equipped to write male love interests. I mean, this didn't have the perspective, no, this did kind of have its perspective, but it's just like, I don't think they're equipped to write from a man's perspective. They're not good, they're not fun, and the like, it was corny. Like, I'm sorry, like, the whole like kind of mafia shit, but like not really, it's pretty corny. Like, that, I think that's why I just can't read mafia romance anymore, dark romance. Like, it's just corny as fuck. Like, it's not even dark. Damn. Hi guys, actually in the middle of filming this, I went to go check the mail because my mom called, she wanted me to check the mail, and I got a package. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's from Entangled. It's nothing I care about. Damn, I was excited. I love packages, but is this from Entangled? Aw, I was really hoping this would be from like Orbit or something, you know? But I'm going to be grateful that I'm getting packages sent to me. Ooh, it has black spray edges. I hope I don't accidentally cut it. This package is hard to open. This must be a final copy of something if it has black spray edges. Let me not accidentally show my. This is beautiful. My God. Wow. The monster and the last blood match. I might give this a. Ooh, I didn't even notice this. Beautiful. You know, I don't really care about spray edges because I can do them on my own. But paperbacks, I never bothered doing spraying paperbacks, so I can appreciate this. Also, I need to stamp. Where's my stamp? I need to stamp some of my books, I've realized. For Raina Carpenter, giving up her body isn't a choice, it's a survival. In a world where humans are currency and vampires rule from the shadows. Vampires, okay. Raina accepts a high-paying position among the wealthy and the ruthless elite. Her job, a live-in blood escort for the enigmatic and a dangerously, that didn't fuck me up. I'm still thinking about that. A blood escort? A blood escort? Girl, what? Sorry, let me start over. Her job, a live-in blood escort for the enigmatic and dangerously powerful Beckenham Anderson. She expects cruelty, she expects hunger, she expects to become his next meal. But Beckenham won't drink from her. He keeps his distance, and his unreadable gaze shadowed by something far more dangerous than desire. As the night passes, Raina begins to sense it, an invisible war being raged around her, secrets that twist through the corridors of visage, and whispers of something far more valuable than power. Because Raina isn't just rare, she's the key to something bigger than she ever imagined, and the reason Beckenham refused to taste her blood. Question mark. It's formed as a question, but it sounds like a statement. It might not just change them, it might destroy everything. Alright, I'm gonna go look at the Goodreads ratings. A dark supernatural. To the other girls who, oh, she wrote the Wren and Holly Library. Now, I didn't read that, but I was interested in it. The dedication says to other girls who wanted that vampire vibe. This may just be for me. This may just be for me. And you know what? It's 303 pages. What the hell? Sure. What the hell, sure. Why did I get this to read, man? What the hell, sure. Good morning, guys. It's actually Saturday morning, so it's the last day of this vlog. I'm gonna keep this vlog going for a little bit though. And usually Saturdays I end it early so I can edit all day, but I'm gonna be up like I got this, right? Like I'm probably get started editing like I usually do and then added some clips later if I need to. But I started reading, I didn't read anything Thursday or Friday. I started some books, but I wasn't really reading a lot. Like I didn't even read my 50 pages I usually read. I just like started some, so I didn't really vlog Thursday or Friday. But I did start officially last night the Grimoire Grammar School Parent Teacher Association, and this book is actually really fun. This book is about this woman whose daughter gets bit by a werewolf, so now she's a werewolf, and now she is like put into this world where they go to this school full of like supernatural beings, and now she has to navigate not only being an adult but being an adult to like something you don't even understand. Her daughter's in kindergarten. And I really like this because instead of following like the kid in this situation, like making it, you know, aging her up, maybe 16, 17, 18 or whatever, sending her to the school, you focus on the mom and how she is in that. And she's also a PTA parent, which I enjoy PTA parent like movies and TV shows and stuff like that, but I don't like books for some reason. I don't know why. I don't think I want to, because I know there's always going to be that one character that everyone's in love with and she's kind of a bitch to the main character, and it's like I don't feel like dealing with that reading wise. But apparently I don't mind in this book. But like, or maybe I don't know, because I didn't really like it so elementary, but I think I just didn't like the cozy mystery element to it because I'm not a cozy mystery girl. But I didn't mind the whole, I don't think I would have minded actually the whole like PTA mom thing. But anyways, I'm really enjoying this book. This is more of like a cozy fantasy, I guess. Like this doesn't have a plot, not a lot is happening, but I think because of like what the book is about, it's more fascinating because this is a mom and her husband trying to navigate their daughter now being a werewolf, and they're put into this world where they don't really understand like what the fuck is going on, and like how this world works. And also these parents are also magical parents, so they know how to do things that she can't. Like the parents get a sigil to like help signal their kids, like, and one of the woman, her name was Mora, she was like, oh, this helps when you're in like the pickup line and you can't see your kid. And then the main character's name is Vivian, and the main character's daughter name is Vivian, and the daughter's name is Aria. And Aria is like, oh, can we get one of those? And the Vivian is like, sorry honey, I can't make magical fireworks. And it's just so funny. Like, it's so funny and it's so interesting, and I'm having a good time reading this. So I definitely gonna finish this, and then I think I'm also gonna try to get a little bit more on One Dark Window. And then also read any of Pirates of the Orange Tree, but I had decided that I didn't want to because I want to finish this in Pride Month. I want this to be a Pride Month read. So I guess I could have read more and just finished it tomorrow, but yeah, also I just have no interest in reading. Like, it's not boring or anything, I'm really enjoying it. It's just such a big book, and I'm only 200 pages in. That didn't even put a dent in this bitch, like, you know. So that's more of a main reason why I haven't read it. Like, it has nothing to do with like the book. I'm actually having a fun time. I actually want to read the other book because it's shorter, and I know I can finish that in like a sitting, but who knows. Maybe I have to read it on my iPad, and so I put it off a lot because I don't really read from my iPad as often, so I've been putting it off. But I might give a few chapters a try, and just a few hundred pages or whatever, a few 50 pages, like whatever, you know. Okay, so I just finished the Grimoire Grammar School. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It was a really fun read. It picked up a lot towards like where I like the middle and the end, like a little plot going on in there. Like it really picked up towards the end. I enjoyed it. I do think that her husband, like reflecting on it, I do think her husband kind of sucked because it felt like she was doing like all of the work. But also this is from, I didn't like dock that too much because that's like your typical like relationship in like a TV show or a movie or a book. It'll be like the wife has a husband and he like only goes to work, and like he's there but he's not like putting in the work. And that also might just be Vivian's personality. Like, she might actually prefer to do all the work, because from what I read in the book, it didn't seem like she had like, I mean, she was struggling, but it didn't like, she never brought it up to him. Like, it didn't seem like it was like a problem like tearing up their relationship. There was a situation where he like really sucked in, but he did end up apologizing for it. That did happen. He did kind of suck. This is also from Vivian's perspective, so I also considered that like maybe it could be that. Like, I wouldn't even say suck, he just wasn't like my ideal husband. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, he wasn't like bad. I know a lot of the reviews, like, they were saying he like was gaslighting her, was abusive. It definitely wasn't that. Did he do wrong things that were wrong? Absolutely yes, but like, I didn't see it as like him gaslighting her. It just wasn't ideal, but whatever. I didn't really give a fuck about him anyways. Like, he's just a husband, like whatever. But yeah, like, I thought it was really fun. It was a good time. This is considered like a cozy fantasy, which like is not surprising having read it, but it is surprising that I enjoyed it, because like I don't really like cozy fantasies, as we all know. But I did think that this was like really enjoyable. I had a fun time. So yeah, I'm actually gonna end this vlog up here. I'm probably gonna go try to read a little bit. Like, I'm gonna try to read like another book, because this was my 19th book that I read so far this month, and I want it to be 20. I just want like an even 20. If not, that's fine, but I want like an even 20. So I'm gonna go read another book. But I just want to end this vlog because like the whole video is edited, done. Like, I edited the clips in, I edited the thumbnail, I edited the books in, like everything else is good. I just want to finish this book, because so far the vlog is like 45 minutes, and I just wanted it to be a little bit longer, because I really do enjoy like my hour-long vlogs, and I couldn't really get this to be an hour long because I missed like 2 days. So I just felt like I want to give this update to like make up for the 2 days, because usually I would like end the vlogs Saturday morning so I could edit it. But honestly, I need to come up with a better system, because usually I get done editing pretty fast. Like, I literally just devote my Saturday to editing. Like, I usually just get done with editing pretty fast anyways. So maybe I'll stop it at like a specific time, or depending on like what time I wake up or whatever, because I have been waking up like pretty early these past few weeks, so that also helps me like get done with these books, like get done with the vlogs earlier. So maybe I'll come up with like a better system or whatever. But yeah, I also really like that it feels like a day off. Like, I don't have to like come back and say anything, and like I don't even have to read a book for the rest of the day if I don't want to. Like, I could just start something new in the morning. I also really like that. But yeah, I'm going to end this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.